Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. So, we got some news that billionaire Carl Icahn, net worth $16.3 billion, is looking at a big position in cryptocurrency. He's looking at a whole $1.5 billion position in cryptocurrency. It's most likely going to be mostly Bitcoin. I don't know the full details, but I'm going to guess like these big investors, they generally go with like the main coin, which is going to be Bitcoin, probably some Ethereum as well. But that's a big mainstream Wall Street investor, very influential, getting into Bitcoin. If he's getting in, other people are going to come in as well. So that's very bullish news for Bitcoin. And $1.5 billion, I mean, that's like 10% of his net worth. And for a billionaire, that is a lot. That means he has a lot of confidence in the crypto market. In other news, Brian Brooks, which is now the CEO of Binance.us, he used to be the acting comptroller of currency at the OCC. Now he's the CEO of Binance.us, succeeding Catherine Cooley. He actually said like excluding crypto banks from the Fed system would be a very bad idea, and I definitely agree with him. There's been a couple of like trust banks that have actually incorporated that are actually crypto banks, and there's no real reason to exclude them from the Fed system unless you're really trying to hamper the technology. And, you know, like the only real reason I can see them for wanting to hamper the technology, I mean, regulations is one thing, but if they're already like incorporated like, charter banks, that really shouldn't be much of an issue. The only reason is that traditional banks are shaking in their boots from crypto, hoping to not to lose business or hoping to buy themselves a little bit more time so they can get into crypto. That's why they want to hamper the whole technology, whole cryptocurrency. But hopefully they don't actually do that. They get included in the Fed system, and that would be a big boost for cryptocurrency. You know, Kraken has actually become a bank, and I think Binance.us, not Binance.com, because Binance.com doesn't abide by regulations. Binance.us is definitely looking to probably get their own bank, and that's probably really why they want to do it. I think crypto banks, I think it'll be both ways. I think like some traditional banks will definitely come into crypto, and then some crypto banks will like flow more towards the financial stuff, and they'll like actually meet in a happy medium in the middle. I do think the US is a little behind in this technology, but no, like the thing is, it'll actually get through soon. I do think it'll actually get through soon, and we will actually have like crypto / traditional banks. As soon as some traditional banks actually get into the crypto market, they're going to stop like trying to push the other way. They're really going to push for crypto. I think they can really see the potential. They can really see the profits they can actually make. And when they actually really fully adopt crypto, that's really when we're going to go to mainstream, because then you'll be meshing like mainstream finance with crypto finance. And then crypto will become really this like secondary market that can actually compete with the actual financial market. And that's when you're going to probably see like net like market caps of 10 trillion and above. It might take a while. It definitely might take a while, but I do expect it to happen within the next 3 or 4 years. So within that time frame, there can be a lot of money to be made, obviously, especially in smaller coins if you pick them right. DeFi is going to be pretty heavily regulated, or they're going to try to do it because, you know, they don't want to lose that power. And also there's so many damn like scams in DeFi that you really can't, you can actually justify some regulation in DeFi because there's so many scams in there. And without the regulation, you're always going to have like every other DeFi project actually be a scam. So I'm not really too worried about that. NFTs, I think they'll sort out some of the issues. I don't think it'll be as bad as DeFi, but there'll definitely be some regulations on like the way smart contracts can actually be executed. And like, you know, there's gonna like a project will probably have to pass certain audits, which is actually a good thing before they can actually launch, because you really want that code audit, like an external code audit before they can actually launch, to prevent some like easy exploits that the developers probably program in themselves so they can actually do a rug pull. And I think that's really necessary. But, you know, I hope Brian Brooks' argument wins the day. And I think like big investors like Carl Icahn dumping $1.5 billion into crypto will actually influence a lot of players. And that's why we're going mainstream. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.